Wait. And action. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know already, I'm Laramie. And a couple weeks ago, I decided I was going to start a traveling journal group. And if you don't know what a traveling journal is, just look up Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal on like TikTok, YouTube, and it's like the funnest concept ever. I kept seeing them all over my For You page and I'm like, listen here, I need to do that. Do I have the mental capacity? No. But surprisingly, I did it. Anyway, so a traveling journal it's kind of like a pen pal situation. You make your own journal, and once it's done, you start sending it out to people in your group, and then during that time you receive other people's journal. And you add to it, you kind of interact with the other spreads that they've created and everything. So I decided to post on a Facebook group, and I was like, hey, so this is what I'm looking to do. Does anybody else want to join a group with me? And I did. I ended up getting 3 other people, so 4 including myself, to be a part of that, which I feel like for my first swap, especially because most of the people in the group are also new to journal swapping, I think it was like the perfect amount of people. And of course it was not without its challenges and struggles. I had a thing of super glue. Don't ask me why I was using super glue. I do not know. A thing of cheap old super glue explode all over my desk, my journal, and my hands. And that was like, I think the first day of actually working on it. It was traumatizing. We had somebody like leave the group right before we were about to send out the journals, and like of course like things happen and it's a very time-consuming thing, so I would rather it have happened then. And thankfully we were able to find another person so it could be back to 4 people again. And then I had the journal completely fall apart on me. Like, the binding of the journal came out in certain parts, like the first few, and I'd already done like 3 spreads in the journal when this happened, and I was like about to throw in the towel. I was crashing out. So I ended up sewing the pages back together and then using bedazzle glue to glue them in back into the journal. So she's fragile, to say the least. And yeah, it's been a wild ride. Anyway, so here is my journal. She should be sent out probably tomorrow or Thursday. And the cover is inspired by the Dead Poets Society. So I'm very, very proud of her. And this is what the middle is looking like. She's getting chunky. So I'm very excited. Hopefully by tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday, we'll have it sent out, because it has to be sent out by the 10th, so not even until next Friday. But yeah, anyway, so basically for this journal swap, we have the order of the swap, which is what the order of everybody's journals being sent, so we have some kind of organization. And then we have a few rules. The main one is just 2 weeks after everyone has gotten their journals. starting by the time the last person has received their journal. Then the clock starts on that journal. So you have to have it sent out after those 2 weeks. And then with that, you also have to send out the tracking number so the next person who is supposed to be receiving that journal can track it. And the journals must include a guest list. And by that, let me show you. So this is my guest list. The date it was received, the date it was sent out, and then the person who received it. So obviously I need to write in there when I sent it out, but I will do that before I send it out. And that's it. So of course we have the lovely cover first, inspired by the Dead Poets Society. Then you open it, and I have a few notes. I have the guest list where people can sign in and out of. I have my table of content card that explains every spread that is interactive for everyone. And then I have a little note for my group members. And then I have my Dead Poets Society spread. Of course I had to have one since the cover was inspired by it. Then I have my lovely About Me page that includes some of my faves. And of course I had to add something interactive to it. And then I also have some fun facts about me included. And then I have my vision board page for the year. I thought it would be a cute little spread if I did a vision board. And then I have my Bridgerton page because it is one of my favorite shows and it was actually a really fun spread to do. I have my pink spread where everyone can add different pink stickers, items, whatever. And same thing with green because they're both my favorite colors. And then my pet page where everyone can add their own furry friends to it. And then my library spread, my music spread so everyone can add something that's from their playlist. Here is my core memory spread where everyone can add their core memories coming out of the envelope and then give a little backstory towards them. And then here is my bucket list spread where everyone can add something from their bucket list and word of the year, so something positive to live by. Here is my coloring page book where we can all add to it. A washi tape bookshelf, and it just gives a fun twist. And then we have one of my favorite spreads, the spilled tea, where we can pick whether we're a coffee or a tea person and then add some of our recents. Then the rest of the journal is empty for the other members to fill out. And at the very back, I have a folder full of take some and leave some. Take some goodies, some stickers, scrapbooking paper, miscellaneous items, and then leave some for the rest of the group. watching the whole setup of the journal and the pages and everything. I'm really excited about this, and I'm very thankful too. Like, I definitely didn't realize how much of my life, like how much I was on like autopilot, just kind of like living each day till the next. And I feel like this journal swap has given me purpose outside of like work and school, and it's given me just like a little something extra to do, and I'm very thankful for the girls who are participating in it. I think this is going to be so fun, and I'm so excited to see this swap evolve, see everybody else's journals. Like, I'm so grateful. One thing I would like to note too is my screen time since starting this journal swap and starting to design my journal. My screen time has reduced like drastically. I'm not on my phone a whole lot, and I'm just very, very excited about that too, and I'm very thankful. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated, and I will try to come out with, I'm hoping to have documented this whole process. So if you're interested in the concept of a traveling journal, then go ahead and keep watching and stay tuned. Alright, bye for now.